Hi, this is Chris Norcross with Christine.norcross and Partners, and thank you for joining our blog today. Today we're going to be talking about multiple offers from a buyer perspective and a seller perspective. But before we do that, as you see, there's a link there, so if you have any interest in seeing what the value of your home is, check out the link, and if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer that later. So let's move on and discuss questions we're getting and about how to handle multiple offers. I'm definitely seeing multiple offers. I've actually been a participant in them for the last couple of weeks, to tell you the truth, and I've been submitting, like yesterday there were 11 offers on one property and the property went $100,000 over asking. So the most important thing when you are making an offer, there's several different criteria. Of course, money, people are very important in the most money for their house, but it's not the only criteria. You want to look at all the terms. Sometimes you can have an inspection prior to making the offer, and then you can take the inspection off the table. The other thing is you could waive the mortgage contingency. That then presents itself as a cash offer to the seller. You could possibly offer to let the seller stay in the house for another week or two if they needed. So if you talk with your agent, I'm sure they can come up with other creative things that will enhance your offer and make it look really great. I would say cash is king, but it's not always king, because it's also all the different terms, especially like if there are other terms with an inspection, with a Title V for private sewer, depending on, sometimes it's the close date that's more important, you know, because I think sellers understand that the mortgage industry right now is pretty good and everybody can generally get a mortgage. So I don't know that sellers are so concerned about buyers not getting mortgages. Cash is always more positive, but it's not always king. I think personal letters to the seller are always a good thing because it makes you a human. It makes them understand your motivation in buying and it helps them visualize somebody in their house, because it's an emotional sell from them. So a lot of times it is helpful for them to know about you and your spouse and your family dynamics. It actually does put a nice personal touch on it, just to help you stand out from the crowd. You absolutely have to be pre-approved in this environment. No one will accept an offer prior to being pre-approved. Also, as a buyer, if you're out looking, that's the very first thing that I would do. I would get a pre-approval in hand, because you may go out and want to write an offer that day, and there could be a deadline as far as offers coming in, and you want to be ready and willing to write your offer. I would absolutely make a decision right away and close the deal while the emotions are high. You're going to get the most amount of money in the first few days. The longer your house goes on the market and you wait, the buyers are going to wait you out as well. So if it were me, I'd take the money and I'd run. So it's been great talking to you today. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, my team and I are absolutely helpful and ready to talk to you. My email is on the screen. Please shoot me an email or call me. We're happy to talk to you. Hope you have a great day, and I look forward to the next blog and talking to you. Bye.